Right, so where were we? Sorry for the delay, folks. Life and things have gone away over the last week, but we're back with postcards from Qatar, and this time we're heading to South America. But no, we haven't changed job. We're here legitimately on Qatari business. We are here as a guest nation at the 2024 Copa America. So in case you're wondering what all of this is about, well, it's a new format for the Copa America. It should have been the 2020 format, but then, COVID kicked in. It was rescheduled for 2021, but then guest nations dropped out. Basically, the 10 CONMEBOL nations plus 2 guests to make a 12-team tournament. Now, in the beta, I ran this a few times, and every time Qatar were invited, just a word of warning, if you're going to be playing the full release of Football Manager, I have done some experiments since then, just simulations rather, running through, and it's not guaranteed to be Qatar. It seems now it's just a nation from Asia, sometimes China, sometimes Japan, sometimes South Korea, sometimes Qatar. So Mexico in Group A are the other guest nation. We sometimes get USA, Costa Rica, Honduras, teams like that coming through. But this is our group, so 6 teams in the group. So we've got 5 group stage matches to play. Top 4 go through. We're in there with Argentina, which is going to be tough. We're in there with Chile. I've got the shirt on for that. I've got Paraguay shirt as well. We might swap over for that match. Bolivia, Uruguay. Now, I think based on world rankings, not always the best guide, I know, but we should be better than Bolivia and Paraguay. So we'll be targeting 4th place, even if the expectations for this competition are just that we be competitive. But you'll have also spotted over on the other side of the screen, there's been progression in World Cup qualifying. We got through our second phase group and we're into the final qualifying phase, although that hasn't started yet. So that's our group. Again, it mirrors the Copa America. 6 teams in the group, top 4 go through with this ridiculous 48-team format coming in for the 2026 World Cup. But, if it benefits us, whatever. Now, Syria, we qualified together with them from our group. I'll give you an update on that in a moment. Australia, South Korea, that's going to be tough. But then the battle's on with Iraq and Syria, I think. No offense to Lebanon, but the battles between those teams for the 3rd and 4th spots. So our last episode finished with that marathon penalty shootout. Took me a week to recover from it. Then we got stuck into World Cup qualifying. You see, we started off well, victories over Yemen, India and Sri Lanka, but then a bit of a disaster. Home defeat to Syria. We had to fight our way back into the game. We equalised on 87 minutes, but then they scored on 90 minutes and we suddenly found ourselves in a bit of trouble in the group. But we then won all our remaining games, beating Yemen, India, Sri Lanka again. But the key one was away to Syria, where we managed to win 3-1 in one of the best performances this Qatari team has put out under my management. Wasn't enough to top the group though, because the Asian groups, see that we both finished on 21 points. The Asian groups get decided on goal difference, not head-to-head results. So we didn't quite score enough to take 1st place. However, the good news was that 4 of the 2nd place teams go through. We were far and away the best of the 2nd place teams. So we've made it through to the final stage. But anyway, on to our opening fixture of the Copa America against Bolivia. Now this is the team we're lining up with. It's a familiar formation for us. There's one new addition to our Qatari team though, Edmilson Jr. Yep, that's right, we got another Brazilian who completed the requirements to gain Qatari citizenship, and he's been in the team pretty much since the Asian Cup finished last year. 10 caps and 4 goals already, so a great addition to the team. So here we go, straight into the game. Bolivia, Qatar. It's not actually our debut in the Copa America. Qatar did compete also in real life in the 2019 edition of the tournament, so we're old hands at this. All right, first highlight, and it's us starting with the ball in a threatening position. Ali plays in Afif, who shoots just wide. Okay, we've got a corner now. I don't think I mentioned this is being played in Ecuador. And there you go. Almoez Ali opens the scoring. Oh, there's going to be a VAR review. Come on. Goal disallowed. Come on. Right, no more action in the first half. We have been the better team, but we're yet to break the deadlock. Okay, here we go. We got a chance early in the second half. Yeah, it's going to be a penalty. Come on. Edmilson Jr. shoved down by the Bolivian players. And this time the VAR decision goes our way. Almoez Ali, can he score on the big stage with a penalty this time? Finally. Yeah, he missed penalties at the World Cup and the Asian Cup, but he scored here at the Copa America. Now Bolivia trying to get back into it. Can we win this ball off them and break away, or are we? Ooh, good save by Hassan. Oh, I thought we were going to concede an equaliser there. Bolivia coming at us again. 15 minutes left in this game now. We've taken Edmilson Jr. off. He wasn't having a great game despite winning the penalty for us. And we've got to try and make the break. Come on, if we can get the break here, make this count. Oh, I think they've just had a player sent off. Indeed, they have. All right, into the final 7 minutes now. We've got the man advantage. We've got a golden opportunity here to get 3 points, and they've just hit the post. But we've done it. First match, first win, and a huge stride to the next round. All right, match day 2 in our group now, and here's how things are looking. Chile with a surprise win over Argentina, and they're who we're playing next. Top of the table clash. Let's see if me sporting a Chile shirt distracts them from the touchline or not. Just one change from the starting lineup against Bolivia. Ward comes in and Hatim drops back into the defensive midfield slot. So huge game here as Qatar take on Chile. We're playing in our maroon strip today. Chile changing into their whites. Oh, Chile with an early attack. That looked offside to me, referee. Come on. But it's been given? All right, we'll take a look at that again. Okay, I guess our defence were just too slow. Right, so not a great start in this game for us. We better hope we don't go 2-0 down very quickly. Then, you know, still a result against Paraguay is going to be enough to see us through. But obviously, if we can finish above 4th, even better. We can avoid Brazil in the next round, and we are desperately holding on, but not holding on tight enough. Here come Chile again. We're just getting steamrolled in this half, unfortunately. Oh, we've just got to get a break. We've got to get a lucky break. We've got to ride out this period of pressure. But Suazo's through, and this could get embarrassing now. Oh, we finally got the ball. Again, this was one of those. We got the news item before the game. We've just set a record for consecutive wins. 6 wins in a row in competitive games. And dearie me, now we're 4-0 down. Yeah, and you just knew then that that run was going to come to an end. Thankfully, though, it's disallowed. Whew. Yeah, so you can see there, as the ball's played in, he just, didn't get involved with the play, but he had moved forward a bit too early. Right, the torment of this half is not over yet, but we've got Miguel making a run, and Afif. Ooh, this isn't over yet. Just look at the run there from Miguel, and then he takes it down to the byline. Afif in the perfect position. Right, we've been outplayed, but something of a lifeline. Let's see what happens after the break. All right, well, nothing much happens in this half, it would seem. We've made all 3 substitutions. I think Chile have just been happy to sit back and keep those 3 points in the bag and not take any risks. We've struggled to break them down. But there you go. They twist the knife a little bit just towards the end. No, but it's not over yet. We're getting back into the action straight from the kickoff. Hopefully we don't do something stupid and just give this away immediately. We've got Argentina in our next game. So, you know, we don't want to be going into that match low on confidence. Chile, though, are probably the second best team in the group after Argentina. Although I suppose it's a close run thing with Uruguay. Anyway, we're keeping hold of the ball nicely here. Something we haven't done much in this match so far. Almoez Ali turns and shoots. What a strike that was. Yeah, but it's been chalked off for offside. We'll have a look at that one again, I think, please. Yeah. Yeah, he was coming back on side, but a little bit too late. Oh, well, 4-1 defeat then, so back to earth with a bump after that big win against Bolivia. Right, so this is the state of play as we come into our game against Argentina. Argentina got a big win over Paraguay in the previous round of matches, 5-0, as you can see here. Now, we've already had a game from day 3 in the group, Paraguay with a big win over Bolivia. So that puts them on 4 points. So the pressure's on us. We need to sneak a point from either Argentina or Uruguay and then hope we can beat Paraguay to make it to the next round. But anyway, let's focus on Argentina first. So here we go, Argentina, Qatar. This is the post-Messi era for Argentina. So hopefully that's going to help us out. Right, first highlight halfway through this first half. And ooh, there was nearly an own goal disaster there. And bad news for us here as well. Akram Afif, one of our star players out on the left wing, has picked up a knock. We'll nurse him through to half-time and reassess then. All right, just before half-time, oof, we started with the ball. But now Argentina come in at us. They're just so good in these situations. But luckily for us, that shot goes wide. Right, we have not been involved in this game much at all. But we're going to make our substitution, take Afif off, and hope that we could just keep on hanging on in the second half. All right, so we took off Afif, we've put Ward up front, we've taken Almoez Ali out to the left, and that's how we're playing this second half. We got to the hour mark, and we're still in this, so we've nullified that Argentina attack, but they're holding a high line. We've got to watch out for that. We're trying to play our counter-attacking game. You know, we're hanging on. We're hanging on, that's all we can say at this point, but this looks dangerous from Argentina, and they've scored with an absolute screamer. Oh man, we've defended so well in the box, and then they just produce a wonder strike literally from out of nowhere. Well, not exactly out of nowhere, I suppose. It was from about 30 yards out, but you know, same thing. Hopefully that's not the floodgates opening for Argentina now, as they look to make another incisive cut through our defence. And here it comes from RuPaul. DePaul. Good save from Hassan. And here we get the corner coming in. Can we clear this? No, but, well, we've given away another corner. And this time Acuna sends it in, and we give away another corner from the other side. And let's get rid of this one. Safe hands from Hassan. Deary me, so many players just having a mare. Look at all those 6.2s, and some of them coming from the best players, or supposedly best players. Almoez Ali, Edmondson's Juniors just having a terrible tournament. Madibo, Ahmed, Miguel, all having terrible games. Right, so we've made our last 2 substitutions. We're 10 minutes to go. I was going to say we're still kind of just about in this, but now we're 2-0 down. Not another corner. Oof, well, we kind of got it clear. Now here's one of the subs, Abdurisag, who came on for Edmilson. Let's see if he can make an impact. He's going to get the cross in, I hope. No, he plays it back to Al-Harak. The other substitute, Wad, the third substitute, heads it against the post. That was nearly a perfect combination of substitutes. But all right, that gives us some belief. Here comes Wad. Here comes Wad. He hasn't got the pace to beat those Argentinian defenders, but he does keep possession for us. Now we've got a chance here. Come on, Kuki, spray the ball wide. Come on, get the ball wide. That's what you're supposed to do. We're supposed to hit the crosses, but we don't. Okay, but we recycle from here. There's still a chance. There's still a chance. Pedro Miguel, we saw him set up that goal against Bolivia. Gets the cross into Ali. Ali has scored. Ooh, 6 minutes left. We're on 84 minutes. 6 minutes left. So we've suddenly thrown ourselves a lifeline. Miguel doing it again. Ali, both of them have been underperforming today. They've made up for it a little bit now. Right, there's still some action to come. 3.5 minutes left of the regulation 90. We've got Argentina rocking a bit now. We've got them on the ropes, perhaps. Well, let's see what we can do here. Ali, come on. Burst down that flank. No, he plays it back inside. But okay, we keep the ball. That's important. Oh, Wad is through. One-on-one with the keeper. Come on, he chips him. Chips him. We have drawn level. Oh, from 2-0 down against Argentina. Argent-bloody-tina. And look at that. What? This time he managed to get behind the defence and a deft chip. Is it going to be enough, though? 4 minutes of stoppage time. And no, we've got Argentina throwing everything at this game now. Oh, is it going to be heartbreak? Yes. So frustrating. I mean, we did not deserve anything from that game at all, but to come so close to get those equalising goals on 84 and 88, but then still lose, that's a gut punch. So our next opponents, Uruguay, got a massive win over Chile in their match today. As things stand, we're in 5th. So Uruguay, group leaders next, and then a crucial game with Paraguay in the last round of matches. But we're going to call time on today's episode there. We'll be back in the next episode. There won't be a long gap this time, I promise. Hoping that we can do enough in those final 2 matches to at least make the quarter-finals. Let me know down in the comments how you think we're going to do. And thank you very much for watching. I'm Dodgy Gamer, and I'll see you again soon.